Hi, dear users of Laird, here is Beniamino with a new important feature that we're going to release. Here we are in Blender 3.5.0 beta. I have to say thank you to Alessandro Chiffi of On Data Studio for this demo file. I think it was the first to see Eevee in action, and now I use it in Eevee because what I'm going to show you now is working faster in Eevee. So this is a new feature that you will find in the next weeks or months. It will depend on the release of the Blender 3.5, and here is real-time FX. So if I activate the FX, you can see this magic. Wow, this is something that now you can see in real time happening in your scene. So Flared, as all of you know, is an add-on to create lens flares. Those are another kind of effect that we didn't had because we didn't want to use the compositor and we did want to have real time. So working directly in the viewport with this Flared give us the possibility to work in real time. Now that in Blender 3.5 the Blender Foundation have developed this new feature that is real-time compositing in the viewport, is it possible to have a sort of screen space effect, because these effects are based on what is inside the scene, on the real light source, on the real reflection, on the real point of light that you have in the scene. So let's take a look at what are we doing. Maybe that in the final release this value will change, because I think there are too much value. It can get a little confusing now, but this is all real time. If I move this threshold and I turn it down, as you can see, all the effects are vanishing, and because the threshold to the light source now is too low, and so now it remain only some effects, not all the effects. There are basically three effects that are glow, ghosts, and streaks. And then we added something like aberration, that is this abused effect. I suggest to take it very low, and then we can have a vignette effect. We are going to this is too dark, this scene, to see it. Waiting for another frame. Okay, you can see that this is a vignette effect. I don't know if it's the correct pronunciation in English, but it's darker area on the margins of the camera. We have to fix something in this effect. There is this purple fringe. This is something that someone of you asked me a lot of time ago. It means that in the highlights you can have this problem created by the old sensors of the old camera. This purple glitch, maybe they are glitches. Let's stop it now. Stop this. Now there is too much of it. Just a little bit to make something like an old sensor of an old camera. So you can see it in this area. There is a problem now about the real-time compositing, because I think they have to fix something related to the scale of the effects. If I zoom in or zoom out, the effect will change what I see, and so I don't know what was going to be in the final render. In this scale I can see something, at another scale I can see something different. So I think they will going to fix this blue area. Now are the streaks, so you can choose the length of the streaks if you want them to be really long or shorter. As you can see, the compositor is picking only the highlights and is moving them horizontally, and you can choose to have a saturation or to have a white color. If you use the saturation, you can choose which color to assign to this effect. I really love blue. Another effect, I turned down the streaks just to to let you see the glow. The glow is here. You can see it. You have scale for the glow, and you have the saturation as well, and the hue too, so that you can choose the color of the glow. And you have ghosts too. Here are ghosts. These ghosts are projected by other forms in the scene. If I move, you can see that all these ghosts are created by these elements projected on the other side. You can choose for each element individually how much it will be present in the scene. So the ghosts just a little, because I don't want them to be annoying. The glow should be like this, and the streaks we will have some more length, okay, and could be like this. Then you have a final mix that you can fine-tune the value, and that's all. Please remember that this is happening in the compositor, because these are all nodes inside the compositor. This action to add or to remove real-time effects will add a node group into the compositor at the end of everything, before the last node. In the next days, I hope I will show something like this made in cycles, because another problem is that this test scene has really all the shaders that are not compatible with cycles. This scene in cycle fails. Give me your feedback, let me know if you like this, and I hope we will be able to release it soon. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Bye, Beniamino. Ciao.